Hello friends, Mark Holmes here with my buddy Cowboy Joe Boo, and as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the Joe Boo Report, because without you guys, this would be nothing. Well, here we are a little over a week away from the Super Bowl, and unfortunately our Dallas Cowboys aren't there, and unfortunately, Joe Boo needs a refill as always. Well, it's kind of nice seeing Dak and Zeke showing off there at the Pro Bowl and stuff. And tomorrow we have the Senior Bowl, and hopefully our scouting department will be there scouting some future talent for the Dallas Cowboys. But I got to tell you, what really makes me feel good when I look at all the reports and stuff coming out of the Pro Bowl and stuff, and the more things I hear about Dak Prescott, the better I feel about him. See, I don't know how many of you guys have played football before, but football is not like any other sport. And the quarterback position is one of those positions that there is none other like that on the field. Because you have to be in control of that team. You've got to forcibly own that huddle. You have to command respect. But you also can't be too arrogant. When you look at some of the great quarterbacks like Roger Staubach, how he commanded that huddle, but he wasn't arrogant, he was in a way humble. I was fortunate enough in my life to actually meet Roger Staubach and actually give him a ride. And I was there with him for 20 minutes one-on-one, just talking him and I while I was driving. And the thing that I will never, ever forget about what he told me. See, he was doing autograph signing. He was only supposed to sign for an hour, but there were so many people there, he signed for 2 hours. This is before he signed at his hotel hours before. And he ended up doing a couple-hour photo shoot for United Way and things like that. And as I'm driving him home, literally, he's being mobbed by people. And we get him to the car and stuff, and I'm driving off. And the thing that he said is, it's just great to be remembered. And I'm like, ain't nobody forgetting you. You're Roger Staubach. But he's still humble and still appreciates that people respect him. And see, that's Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott has had the best rookie season of all time, you could arguably say. But unlike what RG3 did, RG3 was all me. He signed that big contract with Adidas all in. And I remember going to their training camp and watching him and knowing, having knee problems myself, I was like, he ain't ready to start the season. But he forced himself out there because it was all about him. Well, when you hear Dak Prescott there at the Pro Bowl, and he's talking about literally watching every single thing that Drew Brees does, from tying his shoes to how he goes on and off the field, he is like a giant sponge soaking in all of that stuff. You never once hear him say about how great I did. You always hear him talk about the team. And that will bode well for him down the road. And that commands respect. See, I've never been one of those guys that, like guys that just tell you how great they are. If you're great on the field, believe me, everybody's going to let you know how great you are. You don't need to tell everybody that I'm great. Your actions will show it and prove it. And that's Dak Prescott. Great season. Fantastic. But he's still, I want more. We did great. We played well, but, we can do better. We can do this, we can do that. And that's what you got to love. He's not up here looking for all the publicity for himself. In fact, he shies away from that limelight. He is all about business and getting the job done. And you've got to love that. And you've got to love the relationship between Dak and Zeke. Those two, literally, they are now the face of the NFL. Flat out. Because they're going about it the right way. Now, Odell Beckham, he's got the one-handed catches and all that stuff and the flamboyant hair, but he doesn't have the attitude to go with it. His demeanor messes up his whole thing. If he could keep it cool on the field and, not do all these temper tantrums out there like he does, if he wasn't going out the week before playoffs, he would be the country's darling. But you see what Dak and Zeke, they are having fun. They're genuine. And they're not about hurting the team or anybody else. And it's not about, look at me, I'm great, give me all your praise. They're just going out there, having fun, doing their job, and everything else is coming to them. And that's why I'm excited about these guys and excited about the future, because this truly is a team. And these two guys are going to lead this team far, far down the road. And I got to tell you, I'm about as excited about the Dallas Cowboys as I can be. I'm hoping that, some of them will be in Houston during the Super Bowl. Maybe we can run into some. We're going to stop by the Star and do a tour there, so that way we can show you guys that. But you got to love these guys. These guys are once-in-a-lifetime type players that we've got on our team. And we should be damn happy that we got them. So I'll be watching the Pro Bowl, see how our guys do. I know it's not really a game, but still, it's still football. And I'll be watching the Senior Bowl and see if we can find some gems out there that would be great for the Dallas Cowboys team. And as always, friends, I want to thank you guys for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the Joby Report and hanging with us through the off season, because football never really ends. Hey, Jobu, I think you're going to need another refill. Have a great night, friends.